Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you caught the what you would call the live streams, you would know my internet is kind of on the fritz, and I apologize profusely for that. It was very annoying, and I don't want to do that. So we've got something very interesting, uh, and it's kind of long awaited, I'd say. As you guys know, I have played this Lord of the Rings game before. This is specifically the Edain or Edain, depending on where you live in the world. You say it Edain, Edain, and they have new stuff. As you can tell, just look. So I prefer the Edain mod over the Age of the Ring for one reason, and it has the fixed building style of Battle for Middle Earth, and a lot of people may not like that. They may have their own reasons to not like the Edain mod. I don't really keep up with that, like what goes on everywhere else. I just play the game. So this is Edain 4.6, and there's a new faction. As you can tell, right here we have the Misty Mountains. So I'm gonna drop that down to a medium, and we're gonna hop on the Fords of Eisen. We're gonna play our some Misty Mountains. Let's go. Let's give a Gondor, and we're gonna see what we can do. We'll be orange as well. So I have played the goblins once. I actually watched a video on this faction beforehand. It's a stream or a YouTuber called Rude Devil, my inspiration to play these games and kind of revitalize my love for it. But he explained a lot more of how to play the goblins and showed me some things that I didn't know, and I was actually wondering if they had just put the goblins in halfway done, but he answered some of those questions. So anyway, let's get into it. By the way, we have hit that 60 subscriber mark. We're actually at 61 at current time of recording. So for those of you who have subscribed and have been with this channel from day one, y'all the real OGs. I love it. So anyway, we've got the goblins, and they've got this this dark and dismal looking floor plan. There's three buildings. You got the monster cage, you got your ruin, which trains your more your goblins. The monster cage does like beasts and trolls. It's a troll cage, right? And then you have your resource building, a loot mine. And you have your heroes. You have Smog, Bolg, Chieftain, which is Gorkill from the base game. You guys remember who that is? And I think the poor bastard that got 8 in the Hobbit. And then you have a Pioneer. Now he'll come into play in a minute. You only have one at a time. So we're just gonna make him. We're gonna get 2 archers. I am horrible at micromanaging, so that's why I kind of went with a smaller one. So this is a traditional faction overview, like we used to do. Like I kind of forgot doing for the Age of the Ring, because Warzone, I got enamored with Warzone. Don't worry, I may go back to that, I may not, we will see. However, here's the Palantir of powers. You have Drums of the Misty Mountain, Cave Bats, Scavenger, Pact of Hatred, which is Untamed Allegiance for those who don't know. Tunnel of the Deep, it just provides it's like Undermine, but you get little goodies. Eternal Strife, so this one's really interesting and kind of confused me. So you basically click, and I'll show you when it gets there. But basically, one of the 3 factions becomes the leader. The Moria, the Gundabad, and the Goblin Town become the leader, and they get to build your units. You also have the Watcher, Drums in the Deep, Worm, Balrog, and it looks like Drakes. So that's the plans here. Goblins get their famous poison blades. Attacking over here. And so you have to get heroes in order to level the buildings. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. So on one hand, it definitely does the span, or it definitely goes well with the legendary heroes. And I like using legendary heroes. I love doing like a hero defense kind of thing. that's always kind of fun for me. So I went with Gundabad first. Should be epic. I don't like Goblin Town. I also don't really like the goblins as a faction itself. I prefer the elves or the dwarves. Or even Arnor. I kind of like Arnor. Like with the Rings of Power, Arnor is... I mean, Arnor's not there yet. Spoiler alert. But, yeah, so, okay, so here's what I didn't know. These little nubs right here is where you build your little posts, right? I didn't know that. So we're gonna do that. And then thank you to the devil for showing me that. I didn't know that. This is going up unedited and whatnot, just because I don't really want to take the time to edit it. I'm sorry, or I don't want to make Noodles edit this. I don't feel like doing that. So this is going up raw and cut.
The cave is ready.
The cave is ready. So yeah, from the Gundabad Barracks, you get your pikemen, your warriors, and your war riders.
These archers are ready. Keep it up.
But these archers are ready.
Get going.
And from there, you get your heroes. You can get the Defiler for 1800, which we'll get to that. I believe he instantly recruits, or gets all buildings to level 3, which is something I'm actually probably going to save up and do. I will try to keep this as short as possible. I probably won't be going all the way to the end of the game just to show you everything that we have. Come on. What was that? But yeah, this is the forge, which I didn't know you could do. So all my goblins ran around the first time I played this with no armor, no nothing. Now, one of the things I don't particularly care for is the goblins are 60 command points. They're fucking goblins, yo. They should be like 30. They ain't that good. But yeah, I do quite enjoy the Edain mod. I do enjoy the Age of the Ring as well, but for me it's just this is always a little bit more fun because when I want to spend like hours playing, I will just literally turn. And I'll be good. I'll be good with it. Like that's my thing. Some people like the more PvP-esque versions. I'm not into I've never played PvP, so I can't really tell you. It's not really my chosen forte. Let's get a wall player. I mean, see, they're just getting absolutely torn to shreds. So this provides a 30% movement speed, and also with Drums in the Deep, it gives you a 30% damage boost. This is your traditional, you know, scout, evil scout thing. And Smaug is the ring hero, which is quite interesting. I wanted to get the Defiler. I want to get a Defiler, see what he's all about. I can work with me, mate. Listen here. So you can train units from your... They basically act as creeps that you can use, right? I'm okay with that. I kind of like that. It makes sense. Same with the Untamed Allegiance. I do have legendary heroes on, so the heroes are going to be that much better. I haven't really tested the might of the goblins against anybody, but I believe the dwarves were the first ones to taste me off. Something I did. Bolg is more than... I don't understand that. I don't know. It's been a while since I read the books. Oh, look at you getting all that. Come on. Yes, I see that the mines are being attacked. No, 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 Mr. Goblins. It's not good for you. You can't do that. Expanded the cave. See what all these warriors are about, eh? Perhaps these guys are better. Ooh. Also been playing a lot of the Lord of the Rings phone game. I'm playing a crap ton of that. That's been kind of fun to play. Okay, so we need a stone troll fight. But you know what? We're gonna put a little goblin hole, a little goblin cave right here. Okay. So these are your Gundabad warriors, and they don't have any their armor yet, I don't think. But again, I haven't seen the Hobbit in a hot minute, so I may be wrong. Who knows? I'm gonna go ahead and do that, so you know they get debuffed. Oh yeah, you throw that useless power down. That means nothing to us, bro. Oh, we lost an entire battalion. How embarrassing. We're gonna go with heavy armor, because I like heavy armor. And we might just run with the Gundabad. We spotted the enemy. I'm not really concerned about finding the ring. Your ring hero is small at the moment. I'll leave that one as a surprise for you guys. But I don't really care. Get your butts over here. Taking over here. Bedge, I forgot to get the guns. So one of the things with the Pioneers that you definitely need to remember is when you buy it, these little outposts go up in price. I believe the first one that I had it's like 250 bucks, right? It's 250 something like that. Next one's gonna be a little bit more, and I think it's gonna be a little bit more. I do know that. When the warriors throw themselves in the fray of battle, they must for their least take it. First attack. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Cause deep wounds causing monsters and cavalry. When charging. Okay. Let's see the new armor. Oh, it's 300 per? Okay, I didn't. Let's see what you got. That's some nifty looking armor. Show me what you got, big guy. Alright, that's nice. Oh, Goblin Warriors. Okay. So this is very interesting. I actually while I'm not a huge fan of the goblins themselves, I can see the attempt was made. It's not a bad attempt. How much is the... Oh, it's 150 for scavenged armor for these guys. That's depressing for them. So, from the outpost, you can either get your camp, right? Or you can get a fisher for 900 that trains giants. Which is... I would have kind of liked it better, if I'm being 100% honest, if they had went with Goblin Town and Gundabad as their outposts. However, that is me, but it's also it's a double-edged sword, because it's interesting to see the way they have it, because I don't think I've actually seen this ever, really. Look at those rangers, please. They don't like the fact that I have that over there. They don't like that at all. What do we got here? 3. Untamed Allegiance and Tunnel in the Deep. I'll go with Untamed Allegiance, please. You guys are literal rangers. You should not be doing You should be killed by goblins, but then again, you are men. It would be very embarrassing if you were elves. What was I saying? I was saying something about, I don't even remember. Isn't that just a shame? Get ready, goblins. Okay, recruiting buildings, maybe leveled by heroes. Moria Chieftain, Great Goblin, the Defoid. Bolg, it's all. Oh, Bolg is the one that does it. I see. So with Pact of Hatred, you can take over, you can take control. But with Untamed Allegiance, you spawn said layer. And then you can do that, and bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself Cave Troll. And it acts like that. So I mean, there is literal map control. You could control the map quite easily if you really wanted to. I really like these Goondabat orcs, so I'm just gonna keep pumping those out, even though I know they don't have like archers or anything like that. So we're just gonna go. We're gonna send these Gobbo warriors up here. It's fine. I just need one more. We're gonna do 3. And Forged Blades should be next after we get. So from the troll troll layer, you can get built on my bird.
What?
Go. I don't think you can get spiders or anything like that, which is kind of sad. You know, that does kind of sadden me. Because I remember in the base game, you used to be able to like run over, just swarm over the lands with spiders, and just absolutely run amok. This is also a hero showcase, so we will get the Hunter for 250 points, mate. And he takes 15 command points. That's a bloody shame, that is. I have no idea what you said, sir. That sounded terrifying as hell. And at level 3, you can get the War Grinders, which are 800 a pop, so they better be good. So as you can see, the spamming potential is absolutely out the wazoo. It's peak efficiency. So if you like spamming and controlling the map, this is your faction, ladies and gents. This is your faction. Let's construct the Fisher. Well, that was a long quote, if I've ever even seen one. Good lord, sir. Let's go kill him. I have a feeling this may crash my computer, but you know what? It's worth it. The Hunter has fallen. How did he fall? Well, that was a waste of 250. Thankfully, I didn't, like, spend too much on it. I'm gonna hold you guys over here. So you're 300 a pop. Get them away from the mine. Get them away from the mine. We want to get the chieftain. I don't really care about... Okay, so since he died that easily, I don't think we'll be getting him back. Okay, and by him, I mean the fucking Hunter. Right? That was a little disappointing. Let's get Gorka. I gotta say, the good lord, Speedly Deedly. So the model for Azog is absolutely... Wow, that's impressive. I'm impressed. And the goblins as well. This just gives me like BFME 2 fucking evil campaign vibes, bro. That just gives me all those vibes. That's crazy. That's crazy. I love it. So yeah, this is definitely gore kill. He gets your standard troll slaying arrow, switch weapons, reinforcements of the deep, and overwhelming legions. Sounds pretty decent to me. So yeah, the goblins have the potential to literally run circles around your enemies. Is it banner carrier? Where can I get banner carriers? I don't think I can get banner carriers. Ooh, pikemen. I didn't see the pikemen. 250 each. Is it worth it? We'll see. Hey, how you doing, mate? What are we doing here? Oh no! Get your butt over there. I'm gonna check. How much are you? 1,200. Good God. Look at my beautiful army just swarming over there. We will swarm over there.
You hear that? Be ready. What?
You are the chosen. You're going over here. 27 resources a tick. Which gets over here?
You hear that?
Gets over here. And don't worry, we will be going through each faction and seeing what is what. First, I wanted to get the goblins out of the way because they're not necessarily my favorite faction, but they're unique. They're wonderfully unique in their own rights. And, you know, you gotta love its uniqueness. You guys. So we have a giant. While the Edain team seems to have preferred darker models. I don't remember if the models weren't as dark as this in the original Battlefield 2. I may be wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. See, we just took over that. And you know what? We're gonna go ahead and do that. So you guys are going to be part of a larger army, and we're going to go ahead and recruit Bold after this. So that'll give us to level 2, and that'll be 2 as well. So these seem to increase on its own. However, one of the things that I think I mentioned in my Edain 4.5 video was I wasn't a huge fan of the supply routes. That wasn't like my favorite thing. However, I've come to just get over it. It's here. Oh, I can't get the ring. Isn't that just a damn shame? Oh, if that's over, I mean, we're gonna... Can we not kill that? Oh, that's a depressing thought. Oh yes, forge blades, please. That's gonna be... Oh, hello. Grab that gold, will you? Will you? Will you? That'll help us a lot. Yes. That's a miss. How much? So 300, and I've got about 4. I've got about 4. 4. Oh, look at that. Oh, what do you do in the dark? I didn't really get you. Come on, Mr. Bold. Come over this. Wow, okay, that was loud. Unnecessarily loud. Good lord. Drakes, giants, brood mothers, and... 2. Oh look, rangers. Come out to play. What is it? Oh, you have... Oh, I can literally get banner carriers now? That's... tight. Those poor guys. They had no chance whatsoever. You know, as I sit here just swarming over these poor bastards, taking my sweet time. Granted, this is a medium, and I'm not looking to just absolutely hate myself. You know, I definitely do kind of.
They may be near. Get
Did I knock it? So I have 4 over here. So I need about 1,200 for about 2,400 for both.
We got something to do.
3 of you guys are gonna go up here while I get my army situated. Banner carriers I can see are would be very invaluable in these situations. Just for the simple fact. How much is forge blades for you guys? 150, that's not too bad. So I mean I can kind of see where they're coming from here. Your more advanced troops are going to be more expensive, and I'm going to lean back a little and enjoy this.
Where are the others?
We will invest these lands. Sorry, had to do it. So let's see do they get little red lightsabers? Kind of. Kind of. Kind of. I will say I love the revitalization that this game has taken, because it's just satisfying as all heck. Like, this was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. And now to see it getting love from multiple mods. And you know, I will say I like the ease that updating this game takes versus like how you have to update the Age of the Ring. But that's just me. That other people may like Age of the Ring better. And you know what? I'm not here to hate on your choices. I don't mind it at all. And then attack. Mons are being attacked. So we have a sizable army. We could literally wipe them out. Honestly, if we really wanted to, we could do it. Yes, yes, it's the enemy's camp. Don't you worry, sweet cheeks. We're gonna get there. So the tunnel is on a timer as well. It is definitely not too steady. You don't get to do a bunch of tunnels around the map and just, you know, infest it. However, that would be cool. It's 400 for each. These fire arrows better be fucking worth it, man. That's absolutely asinine. I realize with all the money I've spent, I could have quite literally gotten... Or not Hazard, Smaug. I don't know why I blanked on that. This one might be a little bit longer because I do want to save and get all the heroes and whatnot. I don't have the pause button, otherwise I would have paused it, and I would have made it to where, you know, we played this, or I played this out until all the heroes and everything are there. You know, fake it. Fake it. Some videos you might see it done. I do that. But, so I don't sure I do. Hey, what are you guys doing over here? I didn't buy you. Bull. What chance stands with each attack and call an additional goblin archer into fray. Armed with a sword. Okay, armed with sword. Okay. Gotcha. It's a 4% chance. Gotcha. That explains how I have so many goblin archers compared to the rest of my army. That explains a lot, and... Alright then. Oh. We've got to get more heroes, for sure. Just, I can feel my computer slow down a little bit when I scroll over. You know what? I'm not upset. I'm actually enjoying this. This is actually good. I won't lie to you guys. You guys are wonderful. By the way, I know I mentioned it, but I do want to say thank you guys very much for getting to that that goal of 60. Wow, that was a real bad stutter. Oh god.
Listen here. Over there.
I'm gonna save this real quick. Just so we don't. So if it does crash, I'll play till where from the point we saved to where we'll be ready, and then I'll record again, just in case. It's good to have plans, guys. Come on, it's just some Gondorian men. Let's go. They weren't that great by the end of the age, my friends. We will invest this land. I haven't actually gotten to see what the beast looks like, so let's go ahead and buy him. Oh man, I know I need to be saving up for Smaug, 4,000, and there's also Goblin Town itself. You know what? I'm gonna do this.
I think I smell the enemy. It's them again.
It's them again.
Get together. Be ready.
I'm gonna pull my archers back. Pull you back as well.
We're gonna fight.
We're gonna fight. What was that?
Submit to the king.
Oh no. Kill them, please. Oh, eagles, bro, that's not fair. Why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna do that to us? Why eagles? That's gonna literally hurt my army. That hurts. Ow. Ow. Stop. No, bad. Bad. That hurts. Okay, so we killed one. Let's kill the others, please. Ooh, that hurt. I mean, if you're killing off my little puny goblins, that's fine, because we're gonna pull them over to this side. Pull you guys over this way. Put you guys on the front line. I'm going to grab you. No. Leave my ward riders alone. That's weird that they don't have their own sound bites, but hey. Alright. Here's where we really make our money. I'm gonna go scavenger instead of drums in the deep, because I'm all about that money. I like that money. Give me the money, please.
We can't see them from here.
You're late.
You're right. Maybe you can't see them. I can see them. They're right there.
We've got things thought we were done.
So for the second one, it's going to be 4,000. Okay, I'm sorry. I meant to say it jumps up exponentially, not jumps up a small bit. That's the same as getting fucking Smaug. We may not get that. This would be a 2-hour video if that was the case. We'll get fucking Smaug, and that'll be the end of it. And we'll go whoop Gondor's ass. I wish we had better archers, though. That's for damn sure. Could get built on a bird, but I don't really want to get built on a bird. The wolves are hungry. So I guess that takes place of that takes the position of spider riders, which is such a sad thing, because I really, really enjoyed spider riders, man. They were kind of disgusting in their own right. Yeah, I hated them. Because they were fucking spiders. I wasn't a huge fan of that. But then again,
You're late.
you're late. It's dumb. It's hungry.
Watch out. Let's take him for a run.
Let's take him for a run. I love the OG, like, I love the OG quotes that managed to like stick around. That shit makes me. I don't know about you guys, but that makes me happy. So we got 2 wargs over here. I don't know where I got these 2 wargs, but I got the wargs. I don't know. These are gonna be my scouting expedition. What, wild goblins? Oh, orc spearmen. Also gonna go ahead and grab one of these. And no, I won't do that.
We spotted the enemy.
We spotted the enemy.
Let's take him for a run.
Take him for a run. Really, that thing just like.
We found that camp. Oh, goblin warriors. Another attack. Get together. Here.
That's there we go.
Be ready. They may be near.
This shit's just insane. So he can land, or he could do the flying stuff. Flying, I believe it was. I heard it explained as he's just Drogon, right? So we're gonna get him to land. There, see, looky there. He just looks like a giant drake, you know. That's just how it is. Stores Burns garrison units. Well, that's not impressive. Ow, Gorko, run away! Run away! Run, little man! Not little thing, little man. You're not a man. You're a orc. He's hungry. That.
It's an attack.
You're about to die. I feel sorry for you. You had a okay, so this is like the siege beast. We'll go with 4 cave trolls. Just for shiggles over here. And I guess, you know what? I'm gonna fly. So I can reposition you faster. You guys are gonna be looking for the ring. That's what I want you guys to do. I want you guys to look for the ring.
It's the enemy's buildings. They spied us.
Oh, a spider nest. Okay, that's nifty.
We released the cave troll.
Contact. Oh, is it only workable on this one? Tired. So is it you? Do you work on you?
There's the enemy. What should we do? It's Gollum.
Where? Kill him, please. Alright. I'm gonna get Smaug to land over here. Wolves are hungry. Let's move over this way, please. Smaug is on his way to get... Oh shit, I didn't realize that you guys were over here. My bad.
Get ready, goblins.
Where are the other 2?
We released the cave troll. The ring is with us now.
Alright, so let's see. It's for new riches. Kill it, please. Alright, so we got 6. I'm gonna do the no, I'm gonna do this so I can show you. Wounded bad units gave. You know what, we're gonna do units gain just for the specific one. So be careful with the fire from Smaug, because it can damage your own units. And if you don't really care about your units' lives, then, you know, you're gonna have an easy time. However, we're gonna go with Gundabad. And I was gonna have Smaug. Oh wait, Smaug has to stay on the land. So with that, we're gonna go over this way. Actually, no. We're gonna stay over here because you know we have the ring, we have everything we need to attack. You're a brood. Oh, you're not a brood mother. You're a brood mother. That's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Sentry tower. I wanted to build that. So you are back, and you're gonna lead this expedition over here. So I'm waiting for at the very moment in time is the resources to go ahead and get that second outpost, so I can show you the wonderful. Where are you getting this? So I can get the wonderful Goblin Town. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Goblin Town, but it is what it is. Good God, this slows my computer down horrifically. Burn. Burn ye. Your king speaks. Let's go over this way. Okay, so this is just your typical arch tower. It can be reinforced. Okay, so now we have the second one. We're gonna build Goblin Tunnel Town. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna build it this way. Just for shiggles, yeah? Where the hell you guys think you're going? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna put you guys over here, and I'm gonna get the brood mothers and spiders to go over here with the second brood. Yeah, now we're cooking with peanut oil. Smoke, I'm gonna need you to go over this way. Just so you don't die. Okay? So we have the Great Goblin, and then you have your barracks. And I'm not 100% sure what this does, right? Don't 100% know. So we're gonna get the Great Goblin. If. Put you over here.
Here, ready? You hear that?
Wouldn't give it away.
Wouldn't give it away.
More goblin warriors.
So you get Goblin Town barracks. I'm gonna keep it kind of short. Slave hole. That's a real nice word there. Gotta love it. I guess. I don't really love it. I don't like it. I don't wanna.
Come on. Ready? Another building all finished up. That one's finished. You hear that?
I don't like it. And you got your Goblin Town. I don't think I've actually built you, these guys. I don't think I've actually built them. They're about. What are we gonna do here? Could you kill that thing, please?
Goblin warriors, get
Okay.
Ready? Move! They're attacking over here.
Okay, so that's what so these are just basically like sappers. Gotcha. I'm not a huge, I don't particularly care. You guys can get that, I think. Die with honor, please.
More goblin warriors.
Then you have your regular goblin warriors.
It's them again.
Okay.
Move! Another building. All finished up. Huh? Quiet, be ready.
My army is large enough to where it's gonna
Hurry up!
it's gonna absolutely slow down my PC. I don't have like a super insane PC, right? But I mean, I have a pretty decent one. You know, I have a pretty decent computer. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna get one more. Okay.
You hear that? Charge 'em!
What did you say? No, those are like my sacrificial ones, so you can do that. I'm not so yeah, that's pretty much the Goblin Town thing. So let's go for abilities. You got your mount dismount for Azog. Your powerful strike, which is where he absolutely brains some poor bastard. And he can execute several of his Warg Riders for the rest of the troops to get a speed buff. And this one basically is just ambush. And well, he has a hero pinning ability. 4 kill, troll slaying arrow. We went over his stuff. Bold, Wrath of the Misty Mountains, and all banner barriers receive splash damage. Don't think I've ever seen a ability that targets banner carriers. Bolg's Elite. Okay, let's check out this. Chooses these best warrior. Okay, so at level 10 you can get these guys pretty much. So the guys that Legolas and Thorn were absolutely showing. Just when orc troops well formation, their armor increased by 33%. Okay, that's not bad. Creatures of the deep, bats will swarm above, increasing his vision range, weakening weakness. This is that was just mainly to free up some command points and maybe, and just maybe, get my computer run a little bit better. I don't fully expect it to be. So now that we have all the heroes, we have the ring, we have everything, I think it is time. Here's hoping it doesn't it does not crash. The black speak is such an interesting language. Back off, trolls, back off. Let's see if we can't go ahead and get that. Yep, let's go ahead and get that. Another 5. This may crash the computer. Here's what I'm gonna save beforehand, and we're gonna go ahead and see what happens. So if it does crash, I mean, we've pretty much covered everything, right? We've pretty much done everything. So we'll see. Smile, you terrify me for one of 2 reasons. That fire looks like it'll really, really hurt us. I don't really want to over here. you attack the wall? You can attack the wall. That's impressive. I'm impressed.
Swords. There. He's the one.
Why is half my army just waiting in the wind? Get your butts over there.
Today.
That was disappointing. There's not much I can do about it, okay? I don't really want to... half damage from it. Now the computer's really slowing down a little bit. So while this goes, I mean, Gondor's pretty much beat, right? I'm gonna respond to a text message real quick. Actually, I'll get to it. Yeah, Gondor's fairly just absolutely, right? Like, there's no way they can come. Ooh, please, like... Nearest creep. Okay, that's a really good... I mean, that's a scout hero ability. I mean, I'm impressed that I'm... Okay. So, with that, I'm going to give you my final thoughts, and I want to hear what you guys think in the comments. So...
Sauron's warriors stand triumphant.
Triumphant. While I am not a huge Goblin fan, the potential for the fun is there. Please tell me what you guys think about the Edain mod and Edain 4.6. I want to hear you guys' thought. If you guys stayed to the end of the video, I really do appreciate that. Please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. Remember, subscribing is mandatory now, guys. We are trying to get to 100 by the end of the year. And then next year, I think 200 is a good goal. By the end of next year, I think 200 is a good goal. But still, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Hopefully, I will be streaming this tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, October 5th, for Spooktober Day 5. And we'll be checking out some of the other factions. See you then, guys.